reception here.
No. If it crashes and I gotta.
All right, word up.
Got some CDs in this.
All right, word up. You hear me now?
Yep, I can hear you loud and clear, my brother.
Nice. All right, cool. And we're also broadcasting on YouTube.
Indeed. What up, YouTube?
Yo, what's going on, sir? How you doing?
I'm good, my friend. How are you?
Chilling, Mr. Supernatural, MC Supernat.
Indeed.
Thanks for coming through.
Glad to be here.
You know what I mean?
Turn me up just a little bit.
Oh, word up. Let me see. How would I do that?
There we go. There we go.
There you go?
Yeah.
All right, word up.
Down a little distorted.
All right. It's almost like I know what I'm doing.
There it is. Now you're perfect.
There you go. Word up.
Cool.
So, all right. So, what brings you in town is that you're performing tonight, correct?
Yes, sir.
Down at the Cafe Annie.
Yes, sir.
Which is 131 North Orange Ave, right here in Orlando, Florida.
Indeed.
You know also performing. Just met him, FP the freshman.
That's my nephew.
Oh, word.
Yes,
all right, in the building. Rubox, the homie. You know what I'm saying? Beatbox crazy. M.I.M., the other homie. You know what I'm saying? Homegrown Ozone. And Mad Ills is going to be hosting. All right? Probably going to be freestyling too.
Of course.
All that goodness. But I want to get back to, all right, Indiana.
Indeed.
And right now, what made a young Supernatural move from Indiana to the mean streets in New York? What was it like?
It was two things. I had family in New York prior to me moving there, and they came to Indiana with something. I like when guys ask real questions.
Well, I'm curious. I'm a curious fellow.
But yeah, so they came to my cousins came to Indiana one summer to visit me from New York.
All right.
And they heard me rhyme.
Oh, so were you Supernatural then, or?
Nah.
What were some names? Because it could be as bad as Pharoah Monch. He had what was it? He was beatboxing. His name was like Melbox.
Oh no, mine was probably worse than his. I was Dr. Rap.
Dr. Rap.
It was horrible. But you young.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? When you're young, you know what I'm saying? Any name was cool.
Yeah, it was just I just needed something to iron on the back of a shirt, and that's how that started. You remember Arnold letters?
Yeah.
So
was it like the fat lettering?
Yeah,
like
little puffy with the little fuzzy felt joints. So that's how that started. But as far as moving to New York, my cousins and we were at a house party one night, and they didn't know that I rhymed.
Okay.
And I got up my courage and I busted in front of them. They were two girls that rhymed, actually.
Oh, word?
Yeah, Sean and Yolanda Merrill.
All right.
So they heard me rhyming and they was like, yo, you should just come back to New York. I just graduated.
Yeah.
And I was staying with my pops. And I remember I said, you know what? Let me get my stuff together, see if I can get this money up, and I'm going to get on the Amtrak with you. And I'll never forget the day, with Mother's Day coming and all. My mom, I went and told her, I said, yo, I'm moving to New York. And she was like, you doing what? I said, I'm moving to New York. She's like, how much money you got? And I was like, yo, I got like $500. And she was like, that's going to last a week. And I was like, you know what? I don't care. I said, Aunt Sherry told me I could come stay, so I'm out. And that's how I got to New York. And then, the story just continues to build from there. I met, a lot of cool people in the process. My cousin was dating this guy from Brooklyn.
All right.
And then that's when I started going to Brooklyn on a daily basis.
Nice.
And I ended up living there pretty much the rest of my adolescent life till I got in.
Nice. That's dope.
Yeah, so that's really how I got to New York and then got thrusted into the rap world real quick.
So what was your first experience in New York hip-hop? What was it like? I'm picturing like just ciphers and just hip-hop on every corner. It was like cardboard and b-boys breaking on the corner.
It was very much like that. My first true experience with rhyming in front of a crowd would have had to be Washington Square Park.
Oh, well, okay.
And we used to have a place out there where all the MCs would meet. It was like this. It was just like a meeting place where we kind of would all meet up. So Adolf the Assassin, the Mob Tops, myself, this one kid named Goldie, and Road the Horror Show. These were like, these are like dudes that was hanging out back
there. So
Adolf,
is that
that's
Aguilar now?
Aguilar now.
Aguilar, right.
Yeah, big up to Ag. That's my man. He just had a birthday. But
beats are crazy.
Yeah, his beats are stupid. And that's how that was my first experience, is like going to the park. That's how I got signed, actually.
Oh, where?
I was in the park one day, and this kid named Speedy Richard used to come through. He was a bike messenger.
Oh, okay.
And he heard me rhyming because I had like a regular spot. That was my spot I would go to every day. And I would rhyme, and we would pass the hat around, make about $50, $60.
Oh, nice.
And when you're young and 19, 20 years old and you got nothing to eat, that $50 go a long way. So that was my way of hustling. But Speedy Richie came through. He was like, yo, man, I know a kid that works at a record label as an intern. And he was like, I want you to meet him. And we went to this white guy's house named Alex Strail, and He was from Sweden, of all places.
Nice.
But he had these ill-ass beats from this rock guy. He was a rock and roll dude that started making hip-hop beats.
All right.
Like
Rick Rubin stuff.
Exactly.
All
And his
right.
name was Christian Falk. Real weirdo, but
Okay.
incredible beats.
Yeah.
And I used to carry his beat CD around from label to label.
Oh,
And I
okay.
would go in and freestyle in the label.
Oh,
Like
dope.
off the dome.
Yeah.
And Sylvia Rome, big up
Yeah.
to Sylvia. You know, she produced a lot of major records,
she-
chief executive.
Yeah.
I went in her office one day and I spit some bars and I got a record deal.
Nice. Just simple as that. So you just like walked in and you're like,
Well, he got us the meeting.
yeah.
And I went in and I remember I sat down and she was like, I only got about 20 minutes. She said, so you better make it good. And, you know, she was busy lady. And she was like, you better make it good. And she's like, where's your demo? I said, I don't have one. And she was like, so what did you intend on doing today? And I was like, I was going to freestyle for you if I can.
Nice.
And she was like, cool. I said, here, take the remote. I gave her the remote control to the TV.
Yeah.
I said, turn your TV on and turn to any channel randomly that you would like.
Yeah.
And beats came on. And she started flicking through the channels. And I started rhyming everything that I was seeing on TV.
Yeah. Nice.
Blew her mind. Rest is history. I'm here
Nice.
with you now.
Hey, you know, and hopefully that's like a high point, hopefully, or something.
Yeah.
While you stay
That was
Orlando.
many high points that
You know
I've
what I'm
been here
saying?
so
That's
far.
dope. But I want to speak on another high point. You're in radio, and not just radio though, like WBLS.
Actually, Kiss FM.
Oh.
Yeah, Kiss
Okay,
FM.
we gotta fix that in the Wikipedia. Then.
Yeah, that's that Wikipedia.
Yeah,
they
that.
do what they want to do. They said I was on MTV Cribs, and I was not on it either. You know what I'm saying? So,
Tell me about this, the radio experience.
The radio experience came from, you know how like one opportunity leads to another opportunity?
Yeah.
I was actually on a boat cruise for East West Records at the time. Sylvia threw a cruise in the Bay Area. We used to do a thing called the Gavin. And
on a boat?
Yeah, well, the Gavin was a music festival, but we had our own personal East-West boat where we invited out all the execs and all the artists, and we cruised the bay for like 3 hours, you know, in this boat and party.
In the 90s.
Yeah, you know, the good old days.
90s.
But anyway, the program director was there. The Vinnie Brown was his name, and he was the man. And he heard me rhyme. I was rhyming over, I think, Who's Got the Props beat.
Oh, word.
That one. Wake up in the morning. Buckshot's joint.
Okay.
Yeah. So anyway, he walked up to me right after I stopped, and he was like, what would you do with 2 hours on the radio every Thursday night? I was like 20 years old. I was like, I don't know, invite all my rap buddies through and have a freestyle show. He was like, you got it. When you get back to New York next week, come to my office. Here's my phone number. You know, people say that type of stuff all the time.
Yeah.
He was dead serious.
Nice.
I went to his office. I was on the air within 2 weeks, you know. So I'm up in there with the likes of DJ Red Alert.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's history. That's,
you know,
Wendy
Williams.
Yeah.
But she was there.
But
she
it had
was
a good balance, though. You know
Kiss FM was the station that broke every real major hip-hop record in the country.
Yeah.
Outside of BLS, you know. Mr. Magic, you know, over at BLS, but you had Red Alert over there. You had two of the greatest DJs.
Yeah, it was like battling too, weren't they? It was like,
they didn't really battle. They just played the most incredible records, and that's the time when records was still broke. You know, like that doesn't even exist in this industry anymore.
Yeah.
You know, sad to say, but
I mean, but it's also leveled the playing field as far as the like internet. You know what I'm saying? Like you can get access to any music.
Well, I say the internet is like more like the open frontier.
Yeah.
More than a level. Well, that's what.
I mean, yeah, anybody can get anything that they want. It's just that so much now, though.
It's a
you
lot.
don't know what you want.
Well, that's why we have guys like you who search out the gems and you know collecting diamonds and then play them on the show and kind of put people on to. Because I didn't never hear that Fantagram track. I was listening to the radio on the way over here. I was like, damn, it's dope. You know, like.
I mean, we do all right. We have a podcast also. You know what I'm saying? We get a good over like 1,500 a week downloads a week.
I would love to tune in. I'll tune in for sure.
I appreciate you. But all right, cool. So I want to play this track. I don't have many tracks from you. I only have this one joint.
I wonder what you're gonna play. Let's see what you're gonna play.
LD on the cut.
Oh yeah, we just did that recently.
Oh yeah, I play new joints.
Wow, you got that, huh? Yeah, that's
I've been playing that since like last year. I play new joints.
Yeah, we did that. Wow, like almost 5 or 6 months ago, maybe.
Yeah, I've been playing.
It's the tribute. It's a tribute joint. Like where I was tribute. Yeah, that's actually a good record.
It is awesome. It is awesome. I was kind of hoping there was more. You know what I'm saying?
No, well, me and LD did a whole album together.
All right.
I produced the whole album. He engineered it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so production skills are way up right now.
Okay, I thought LD produced it.
No, LD produced that song.
Oh, okay.
But he engineered the new project that I have.
Okay.
He engineered the whole thing.
All right, we're gonna.
And I'm gonna send you some goodies too.
Please, that'd be awesome. All right, cool. So we're gonna get into it. This is a salute to the breaks. LD on the cut. Our special guest, Supernatural, and we're gonna come back and talk about some other stuff.
Indeed. Let's get into it.
Real quick, give me a random Jeopardy style fact about salute to the breaks. Could be about the recording, the writing, about whatever.
Random fact. I smoked about 10 blunts that day when I did the song. And wrote the rhyme in about 5 minutes.
Word?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
So
considering the track is like 4 minutes, so that's pretty impressive. All right, cool. So we're gonna get into it. Special guests right now. We've got MC Supernatural. I want to talk about some other stuff as far as longevity and keeping that up. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Drop some knowledge for the youth.
Yes, indeed.
All right, and we're gonna talk about behind the background because we're also on YouTube right now, streaming live.
YouTube.
It's a private joint. You know what I'm saying right now because I'm going to put it up a little bit later and things.
No doubt.
All right, cool. So, once again, this is LD on the Cut featuring Supernatural. Salute to the breaks. Thank you guys for tuning in. It's our show. Be right back. Easy. Peace.
Yo. Yeah, I forgot that we put that joint out, man. Doing so much music sometimes I forget. I didn't let you hear this. I had it. Sorry. It's at home. It's at the house, too.
Just keep close to the mic, but I think sounds good out there.
That's cool.
You can turn it up a little?
Great interview, bro.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry.
I was expecting the first question to be about the juice or something.
Oh, no, I mean, I thought that people don't ask. I'm curious about the video and why you doing it.
That's good, bro.
Somebody say I love hip hop. If it hoppers in your vein from your toes to your brain, somebody say I love hip hop. This is just another LD track for you to bang with. Understand that hip hop is a universal language. Many different faces, many different races. It took place in the Bronx, in the staircases.
Where's LD from?
Huntington Beach, California.
Okay, how'd you guys link up?
I live in Cali.
Oh, you live in Cali.
I moved out there
Okay,
to hold down my position. Yeah.
Dope, okay. So how'd the whole Rock the Bell thing come together?
I was working with Chang for many years. Yeah, I know Chang since the conception of Rock the Bells. I was actually part of it.
All right, okay.
I was part of that, very strong part of that brand.
So now, what about like now with because they canceled some dates and things. I mean, what's the future looking like as far as huge festivals? You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be a new one, but I don't know if it'll be Rock the Bells.
Yeah, because like Merge has like the Pay the Dues.
That's done too. That is not going down this year.
Well, I mean, last time I saw you was at the Red Bull joint. You know what I'm saying? BC1 last year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You rocked that. So how you look that up? I'm trying to work. I'm kind of hopefully working with Red Bull.
I've worked with Red Bull on several projects prior to that. I did a thing called Road to 8 Mile with them.
Okay, yeah, you're the host of the MC.
I was one of the judges on that.
Yeah, okay.
But I've done so much with them, like over the time. That one and then what else? We did another the BC1 thing. My boy Cross hit me with that.
Okay, yeah, shout out to Cross. Okay.
Yeah, I've known Cross for over 20 years.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, how'd you meet it's random, like, it's crazy, because I kind of know Cross through Mex, you know what I'm saying? I didn't get into that vein or something. It's kind of difficult being, like, in Orlando.
Oh, I can imagine.
So, I mean, it's dope, though, like I said, you get a bunch of people tuning in. Oh, the engineer in the chat room wants to know, what's your best tip for honing, your freestyle skills?
Practice every day. Read as many books as possible, and never lie to yourself.
When you say that, you mean like, don't be like, oh, I'm the greatest right now. Like, you gotta be.
That's exactly what I mean.
All right. Okay.
I mean, like, move with humility.
Yeah.
The ability to be a true master is to understand that you're not allowed to call yourself the master. The people make you the master.
Exactly, right? Okay, thank you. Same thing I'm thinking, yeah. The people were saying, like, hey, we got this movement going on. I'm like, just you and your homeboys. You know what I'm saying? people during the civil rights weren't calling it a movement.
No, it was a way of life.
Exactly. It was afterwards when it actually changed something and reflected, like, okay, there's the movement. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can sometimes I'll be like pre-Wu-Tang and post-Wu-Tang because they created such a shift in the. You know what I'm saying?
You know, they just brought the science of the Nation of the Gods and Earth to the mainstream. I mean, it was always a major part of hip hop. You know, with guys like Rakim, Big Daddy Kane. You know, a lot of people don't know his name was Big Daddy Kane, King Asiatic. You know, and you know that always made for good fare. It's almost done too. Yes, please. Thank you, brother. Yeah, when it comes to this whole music thing, I kind of approach it like a kung fu master now.
Word? Okay, we're gonna talk
for
about
all the
that.
times that all the years I got now.
So yeah, so you approach the game. You know what I'm saying, MCing as a kung fu master. Kind of like get into that a little bit. You know what I'm saying, dropping some jewels for some folks. By the way, if you're in the chat room, itsourshow.net. Let us know if you have any questions. All right, word up.
When I say that I approached the hip hop game like a kung fu master, like I was saying while I was off air, is that you allow the people to make you a master. You know, a true master never says that. So at the end of the day, like when I think about freestyling, it is the most freest form of thought that you can have. So to me, that's a direct link with the creator. When you're freestyling, depending on what you're freestyling about. And the whole kung fu aspect is that you hone your skills through humbleness and humility, and you only fight when necessary. That's why I've always been such an effective MC. And I always tell people I never was a battle MC. I'm a warrior. There's a difference between a warrior and a soldier. The difference is a soldier is given commands. A warrior protects his people. And I've always came with that warrior spirit when it comes to being on the mic. So that's the whole kung fu aspect of being a humble soldier, a humble warrior, excuse me. So that's really where I bring that in. And then just growing up on the flicks, you always had the ill cats and then you had the evil masters. And hip hop to me is like kung fu and comic books. Kung fu because you have these cats with these amazing powers, and comic books you have these colors and these concepts and these names, and you have these cliques and these crews that form, and it really is like that, and that's how I've always viewed hip hop. That's where the name Supernatural comes from.
Nice. Okay, so if you're a comic book character, what would be the besides you can't say freestyle because that's what would be the superpower?
My superpower?
Go to the mic,
my superpower would probably be. It would have to be the power of freestyle, and with that, I would be able to subdue you subliminally with words that I would be able to implant in your mind through telekinesis.
Okay, I was going to say like speak things into physical form or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm
on some,
actually be able to defeat my opponents by placing thoughts in the.
Oh, I was just saying like rhyme about an anvil and it dropping on people. Like,
oh, that'd be an incredible.
On some like Green Lantern, but instead of the ring, it's just rhymes.
It's rhymes. That would be kind of
dope. You know what I'm saying?
I think eventually I'm going to work on a comic.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
I might know some folks because the homie Mega Ran. I mean, I don't know if you're familiar with him. He's kind of big in like the comic book, video game stuff.
Yeah, I'm heavy like that, man. I really enjoy that. I've always loved to read the comics. I think the most recent one I read recently, which was only probably 2 years ago now, because I haven't read a lot. Me and Pete Rock was on the road, and we was digging for comics together. He's an ill comic.
Really?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so there's records and comics.
Dude, with MCs and producers, there's like 3 or 4 things that we love. Toys, records, comics, and kicks.
Okay, all right.
And all of those things kind of coincide together. But the Red Hulk is the last one that I read. That's
okay.
Great good reading. YouTube.
I mean, it's crazy that we're also on air, 91.5 FM. Like, you were tuning in on the way.
Yes, what up, 91.5?
Yeah,
how y'all doing out there? Call in. Holla at your boy.
Well, last week when we gave away these tickets, boy, one dude. See, I'm very careful as far as putting people on air.
Yeah, because you never know what they say.
Exactly, because the one guy, he's mad excited about the show, and he was just cursing. So it was like, I can't effing wait, bro. Yeah, so I was like, all right, that's why we don't put people on air. So we don't do that too much. But yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about because you do so much in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? But how many actual albums do you have out?
That's always a great question.
Because it's crazy that you're everywhere, people know about you, but on Wikipedia you have like 3 albums out.
And that's about it right
You know
now.
what I'm saying? Like, how?
You know what, bro? To be very honest, and I'm glad you asked this question, I'm a different type of artist.
Yeah.
You know, some people are measured by their body of work,
Yeah.
and some people are measured by the work they do.
All right.
And I think I've always been measured by the work I've done without having the body of work.
Okay.
That's why you know me.
Yeah.
That's why I'm here.
All right.
Because anytime that a person has had an opportunity to see me,
Yeah.
the one thing that I bring to this mic is integrity.
All right.
I guarantee my product.
Nice.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think that's why I've had the notoriety that I've had, because people still believe in the essence of what true music is. And when you watch me for 20 to 25 minutes,
Yeah.
you will be touched.
Yeah. Like I said, you killed it at the Red Bull BC1 last year.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, all right.
And you got to understand, there was kids there. You were there.
Yeah.
There was kids there that was 4 years old.
Yeah. Getting down. Yeah.
They didn't know who Supernatural was.
Yeah.
But after I got done, they came to Supernatural.
Yeah.
That was one of my biggest achievements.
Nice.
To touch the mind of a 5-year-old through rhyme.
Yeah. That's dope.
A lot of people don't have that ability because we're so caught up in being the illest or rhyming the hardest or spitting the longest that sometimes we forget about the people that support our art.
Yeah.
That's the man sitting across from you. So that's how I was able to keep my longevity. And I never let the industry prescribe a formula for me. I had to come to reality with that.
Yeah.
You know?
So what was it in your travels throughout hip hop that kind of brought that revelation?
You mean as far as the recording of records?
No, as far as the body of work and the work that you put in.
I used to really worry about that. Like, one of the things that made it difficult was, like, believe it or not, it was always hard for me to get beats from producers.
Really?
True indeed. It didn't come till later.
Yeah.
You know, and a lot of the guys that I did want to work with, I didn't have the type of money to pay $10,000 or
again the 90s,
$15,000 for beats. Like, that wasn't part of my psyche.
Yeah.
People always used to say, man, with a skill like that, I'd have 500 albums.
Yeah.
Well, 500 albums doesn't always mean quality music.
Yeah. Absolutely.
You know, and a lot of people lose focus on that. Oh, I got 785 songs recorded, and I did it in 2 months.
Yeah. And they're like,
how many of them are dope?
Yeah, exactly. And they're all pretty much the same thing.
Exactly. So, you know, the reason that I stay so fresh, I don't exhaust my supply.
All right.
You know.
So now, okay, let me see if anybody in the chat real quick. So now tell me what's coming up besides tonight.
Well, what's coming up right now? I have several things in the works.
Right. Yeah, you stay busy.
Yeah.
It seems like you stay busy.
I try to.
You're more into like the culture and just staying in the booth. Like you're out there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like a politician. Besides a real politician, actually going to the people and seeing what they need.
Well, that's how I was raised. You know, I'm a black nationalist too. You know.
Oh, okay.
I'm a man of the people, and I learned that from my pops. So you know, the people are who make you.
Exactly. Yeah.
So,
I think if more people would just, instead of being Republican or Democrat, were independent and had those people fighting for it, I think a lot of things would change more.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
So you know, as far as what I got coming up, I'm currently working on a producer / show. You know what? I might not need to put this out there right yet, but I'm working on a different type of battle.
Okay.
To kind of do away with the mundane, acapella, in your face, 3 hours and 2 rounds, I'm asleep.
Yeah.
So I want to bring something different to that, and I have a reputable sponsor that has taken interest in this idea.
Nice.
So I'm trying to bring that to the forefront. I'm currently working on a art show, art / music, kind of like a one-stop shop. Okay. You know, so we're gonna have b-boys, art, the whole bit, but I'm showing this art. I have an art show coming out called Black Canvas.
So you're an art. So you get on the canvas too. You get down on the canvas.
Yeah, Black Canvas is the name of the thing because I painted all the pieces on black canvas this time.
Damn. All right.
So you know, came out nice.
Nice.
So that's one of the projects I'm currently working on. Getting ready to release the album.
Okay.
Getting ready to go for a world record again.
All right.
You know, because the world record, you know, got broke by whoever.
And you gotta get that title back.
It ain't about the title. All of the footage that I created that day was stolen mysteriously. Yeah, mysteriously.
Yeah.
You know, we don't know what happened, but
that's why you gotta get that YouTube and just do it.
Well,
I think you can. Well, you did like 9 hours.
9 hours and 15 minutes.
So yeah, I don't think you can go on YouTube that long.
Well, the thing is, for this, we're gonna do the road to 24. So
damn,
we're gonna do it's an attempt.
Yeah.
24 hours.
Yeah.
24 producers.
Oh, word.
Okay. Producer an hour.
That's dope. All right. Where can some folks sign up for that? Maybe. I mean,
you mean to get on? No, we the same people that are sponsoring my other event. We're in talks.
Oh, okay.
So we're trying to find out a really proper location.
Okay.
That is kind of central where people want to come and participate.
Oh, okay. So it's not like just preset producers, like just heads can show up and.
No. When I say participate, I mean like we want to have 24 set producers.
Okay. I was like just random.
The best of the best.
Okay, I was like you're gonna get some garbage.
No random.
Okay.
No, we'll have guys that are very well seasoned.
Okay.
You know, like Illmind, Pete Rock.
Nice.
You know, these are all the type of the people that I'm gonna reach out to for this. You know, primo and try to get everybody involved.
That'd be dope. Yeah.
And you know, we're gonna film it like how I train for it. I'm gonna train physically, mentally.
Nice.
You know, to get the whole thing. We're going to put together some really dope content because, as you know, right now on the internet, content is king.
Yep, exactly. That's why I'm videotaping this, broadcasting on YouTube, we're broadcasting on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Got the podcast, 91.5 FM. I try to do as much as I can at the same time.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I can't do it later.
Got to multitask.
Got to. You know what I'm saying? So, all right. So tonight, Cafe Annie, 131 North Orange Ave.
Indeed.
Right here in Orlando, Florida. We've got a special guest, MC Supernatural. It's hosted by the homie Mad Ills. Also performing Rubox, FP the Freshman, and My Am. All right, word up. So yeah, so tonight, for more information, if you're on the internet, it's collectivemusic.com. COLLECTIVMUSIC.com.
And shout out to Bridgework Entertainment as well. You know, facilitating Supernat being in the building. You know, we can't forget them.
Word.
You know, that's my big brother. Shout out to Ballhead. If you're listening right now, I'm in the building. You know, so, you know, and FP the Freshman and my whole clan, SB the Anomaly back there, you know, Big Georgie. You know, we all roll together, and this is how we get down, you know.
Shout out to the homie ID. You know
and make sure, too, tonight, when y'all come out, you know, man, I'm going to be doing a live beat set. And I got
so what are you using? All right, so what are we using?
I produce all my beats on Machine in the MPC.
Damn, okay.
And, you know, I started out kind of slow on the beats, and I stayed a secret for about 8 years.
All right.
And now the secret is out.
Because Machine, that looks like difficult.
Not at all.
Word?
Well, let me not be too overzealous. You know what I mean? It takes a bit of learning, but once you get the hang of it, it's really easy, actually. You know, and it's a very work-friendly machine. The workflow on there is amazing.
Okay, I don't make beats. I know a bunch of producers.
Yeah, they do updates, and you know they're very producer friendly as well. They give away a lot of product.
Word.
Yeah. So Native Instruments, shout out to them too.
All right, so website.
Don't have a website, but I do have tons of social media things going on. You can reach me at MC Supernatural on Instagram, MC Supernatural on Facebook, and at the real Supernat on Twitter.
Nice.
You know, and I'm always posting up cool stuff. I try to get.
You sound like you do a lot of cool things.
Yeah, I try to stay inspired,
you know what I'm saying? A lot of various things, which is dope.
Yeah.
You know a lot of times people are like, I'm in the studio.
Nah, I try to be all over. I'm a true artist in every essence of the word. You know, I see art in everything that I do. And I think that God created one of the greatest canvases in the world, and that's planet Earth.
Yes.
And you can draw from so much inspiration.
Yeah, there's so much stuff that's out there that we don't even know about yet.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. So
fortunate to be able to travel the world and see all the stuff that I've seen, man. I've been in over like 30 countries.
So what's some of the craziest things? I'm trying to travel too. So okay, Japan. I'm trying to go to Japan.
Japan is crazy just for the simple fact they have a little bit of everything.
Exactly. So how does that all work? You know what I'm saying?
Japanese culture is very interesting. You know, the women are quite timid.
Yeah.
And as far as the hip hop scene, they support music on a whole nother level, man. It's unbelievable the knowledge that they have of hip hop, and the record shops over there are just ridiculous because everything is imported there. So you never know what type of version of a record you might find.
A lot of that Japanese import, like strictly for Japan.
Yeah, and they have this whole culture where they're fascinated with black culture. They even have a night called Black Night. And no, I'm dead serious. You should look this up. Or if y'all want to see something cool, look this up on the internet where the girls, they tan themselves, they get extensions. You know, they read black magazines. It's really a thing.
Yeah.
Like, and they support it out there.
That's
crazy. You know, they tease their hair so they can get dreads and You know, that's one of the craziest things. But like, I went to a MC battle last year in Beijing.
Yeah. Okay.
Beijing, China, and the whole
Was
thing.
it on the Great Wall?
I went.
Awesome.
No, I went to the Great Wall.
Oh, okay.
Smoked a spliff on the Great Wall bucket list. No, but, did though, really did though. But just seeing Chinese MCs battle was crazy to me. You know, I didn't understand one word, of course, that they were saying, but I was just sitting in the back and I was in awe.
Yeah.
Because I said, damn, man, look at the footprint of hip hop music.
Yeah.
You know, 25, 30 years ago, you know, who would have ever thought that hip hop traveled this far? And I got to say this before I leave.
Yeah. Say what you want. Yeah,
the garbage that is being produced at a successful rate in the music industry is an illusion. And if you want to continue to eat fast food and get no nutrition, then continue to do that. But at the end of the day, know that these coons showing their teeth, skinning and grinning and dancing in dresses is not an exemplification of hip hop. That's a caricature of hip hop.
Yeah, definitely.
And we have to define the two. And it is time for us, as the true protectors of this art form, to stand up to what the industry is feeding the people.
Yep.
Because it's poison. It's lies. Everybody's young, little, young this, young that, little this, little that. Instead of being small, let's be giants.
All right.
Because that keeps niggas in chains. And I might not be able to say that word, but I said it.
I think it's in the Boondocks.
Right. You know what I mean? 2 Chainz keeps us in chains.
Yeah, right. Damn. Nice. Well,
and all of his cohorts as well.
Yeah. Definitely. And you know what? We need people that will stand up and say things like that. Like, because the homeboy Sandman, you know what I'm saying? Like, he says a lot. He writes all these, he does a lot. You know what I'm saying? He puts out, like, articles and essays and rhymes about it, and he talks about it. And so we need more people vocal.
I think so, too.
You know what I mean? To show the other side. You know what I'm saying? You can't be like, because one of the worst phrases ever in hip-hop is player hater or hater. Hate, that's the worst thing ever in hip-hop.
No, most cats just fear.
Excusing that. You know what I'm saying?
Fear the system. And when you fear the system, you become crippled.
Yeah.
Fear is crippling.
Yeah.
That's not something that you want to embrace.
Yeah.
Fear steals your power.
Yeah.
It doesn't increase your power. So at the end of the day, I ain't come here to preach, but I'm telling you, y'all, it is time. The moment is at hand. We are living in Armageddon. The lines have been drawn.
It is getting.
And if we do not choose to stand on that, hip-hop will be destroyed as we know it. Honestly. And it will truly be underground. And you have to dig deep to find it.
Yeah.
So stand up, people. That's Super Nat. We love y'all, man.
All right. Thank you very much, sir. Once again, thank you for coming through.
Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Love my mama. Peace, Minnie Price.
Oh, yeah. Okay. You want to say something about the show?
Yeah. Well,
go ahead. You can, the mic's right there, sir. So, yeah, big shouts to everybody we gave tickets to. So, we got a lot of people coming out, you know what I'm saying, talk to you.
Oh, yeah, definitely appreciate all the people. Like, don't worry, I got y'all on the list. You know what I'm saying? I got the message from Conshus, so definitely want to see y'all out there. I'm glad y'all excited about it. As we've been going throughout the city, a lot of people was like, yo, I want to freestyle from that. So tonight from 10 to 11, all the artists that want to freestyle, we're going to open up an hour of freestyling. From 10 to 11. The show's going to start at 11, doors open at 9. Also, that's not on the flyer. One thing I wanted to bring out, since it is hip-hop, from Tampa, we got the Shaka Zulu Kings, the B-Boy crew that's coming out to rep tonight. So any B-Boys that's out there, anybody that loves hip-hop, just make sure that you're at this show tonight. You know what I'm saying? It's a small price to pay to see, you know what I'm saying, the legend and everything. So I'm just asking everybody to come out and support and show, you know what I'm saying, that Orlando does no real hip-hop and not, you know, what we was just talking about. So I just wanted to make sure y'all understood that. But definitely shout out to our show. Shout out to Conshus. You know, we need things like this. You know what I'm saying? Very big fan ever since, you know what I'm saying, we got mics 15 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm
we
looking
definitely
for more music. I'm just saying.
Oh, yeah, we about to come out.
Only play, we got mics so many times.
Don't worry, we're going to take care of it. We coming out with everything this summer. FP the Freshman, SB the Anomaly, my man GSL, Koala Bang Music. Yo, it's about to be on. Y'all don't know, yo. So this summer, just hold tight. You're going to hear a lot from us, I promise you.
All right, word up. And the engineer said, can I get an amen for the conversation going on right now? So word up. So
amen.
People are digging everything. So
word.
Thank you guys once again. You know what I'm saying, coming through.
Yes.
So, anybody else want to shout out anything? Well, we got the mics open. As long as you don't curse, I'll get upset.
What's going on, y'all? It's your man, FP the Freshman.
You're performing tonight, right?
Yes, I am performing tonight.
What can people expect from your stage show?
Just you know, a good time, man. Good music. You know, we're not coming in on no rah-rah mess. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have a good time and, you know, enjoy some good beats and good lyrics, man. So, you know, definitely come out. watch me kill it, opening up for my big homie, my uncle, my you know, inspiration, MC Supernatural, the greatest with the freestyle and the rhyme. You know what I'm saying? So Orlando, come out, support. You know what I mean, and we're gonna have a good time, man. Yeah. But real quick, I just want to let everybody know, check me out on Instagram at Air McFly. Facebook.
That explains the shame. All right.
Yeah. You see it. You know what I'm saying? Back to the Future. Facebook, Air McFly 12. YouTube, / Air McFly 12.
Why 12 real quick? I'm sorry.
12.
Numbers interest me.
All right. 12. It represents like my birthday is in December.
Okay.
So and then also when I was playing basketball, that was my number.
Okay.
So yeah, I just stuck with the number and
right.
you know, just incorporated with, you know, my music and everything I love. So yeah, that's what it's 12.
Okay. All right.
But yeah, man. So that's what it is, and yeah, let's have a good time tonight. Cafe Annie's tonight. MC Supernatural. I'm FP the Freshman. I will be opening up. Let's do it.
Word up. So is the homie Rubox and Am I Am, hosted by Mad Ills. Doors are at 9. So and then like I said, there's a freestyle session going on from 10 to 11. All right, so anybody else real quick before I get back to these joints? Thank you again, sir.
Hey, I got a good package coming for you, bro.
Nice.
Trust me,
nice.
Brand new Supernat album.
That's what I'm talking about.
And I got some other little exclusives. Maybe if I can,
yeah.
Before I leave, I'll just go ahead and burn your CD.
That'd be dope.
And I'm going to give you some stuff
some joints.
has.
So next week, you know what I'm saying, some new joints.
The album is Nothing for Free.
Nothing for Free is the new album from Supernatural. Word up, you're going to hear a lot of those joints. What's going on, sir? How you doing?
Hi, this is Smooth T. I just want to say what's up. These young fellas out here doing their thing out here in Orlando. I just want to give big props to them. That's all.
All right, word. Good looking out. Thank you for coming through. All right, y'all be easy. You know what I'm saying? You want to say something or no?
I'm just happy to be here, brother.
Oh, you know, I'm happy to be here too. You know what I'm saying? So appreciate. Damn, you cleaning up too?
Thank you so much.
That is
bro.
awesome. Damn, you guys are awesome guests. Just cleaning up. One more time. What's your name again?
That's G.
G.
Yes.
Actually, I think I've met you before,
Yes,
though,
yes,
right?
yes,
Word up.
before.
All right, cool.
Yes,
ID?
Yes,
Thank you
sir.
much, sir.
Appreciate you. Thank you much, G.
What's
Absolutely.
up? Yeah, send me joints. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be easy.
You too, man.
All right, peace.
Come out, man. Come out.
I'm gonna try. I gotta get these joints. I got some people in Tokyo that want to hear the music. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? Bring your laptop with you at the spot. I'll
there would
set
be
you
some
up a table.
All right, there will be some Wi-Fi out there. All right, be easy.
All right, gotcha, man. Easy, brother.
Peace. All right. All right. All right, cool. So yeah, so thank you guys for tuning in. Big shout outs to the homie Supernat coming through. You know what I'm saying? Tonight, once again, Cafe Annie, 131 North Orange Avenue, Orlando, Florida. Again, it's and the lineup is crazy too. We got the homie Rubox. Rubox is disgusting on the beatbox. Like, the man incorporates all these different. It's awesome. FP the Freshman. You know what I'm saying? Anybody rocking a Back to the Future chain is cool in my book. And the homie Am I Am, who you heard on our show a bunch of times. All right, so hosted by the homie Mad Ills once again. Supernatural. We got the YouTube video and things of that nature that's going to be going up later. So we'll play some more joints.